Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am recreating this bridal makeup look that I did for my wedding day, and I am doing this in honor of my 1-year anniversary that just passed a few days ago. So if you are interested, please keep watching. So before we get started, I wanted to share 5 tips with you guys that I found very helpful for my wedding day. The first one is, if you're going to get a facial, do it 2 to 3 weeks before the day of the wedding. That way, in case you get any breakouts or swelling or redness, you give your skin some time to heal. On the day before the wedding, I would recommend just a gentle facial mask that you can do at home so you can hydrate and moisturize your skin and get it ready for the next morning. Number 2 is allocate an hour and a half for makeup. One thing that I did do for my wedding that I found very helpful was I laid out all of my makeup products that I was going to use the night before, so that way I knew when I would wake up in the morning that everything would be set up for me and I could do my makeup at ease. Number 3, go with a makeup look that you've done before and that you love, so that way you can guarantee the outcome. Number 4, do a makeup trial 1 week before the wedding. That way, if you're doing your makeup or someone else's, either way, you know what your makeup is going to look like. And if you're doing your own makeup, you get to have that practice again before that final day as well. Number 5, don't use any SPF or sunscreen or any moisturizer with SPF in it, just because you are going to get flashback in your photographs. And those are all my tips, and now let's get into the wedding makeup look. Alright, so I already have my skin prepped with a toner, eye cream, and moisturizer, so I'm starting off by spraying some Max Fix Plus here. I am going in with my LA Girl Orange Corrector around the darker spots of my face, which is around my mouth area and also my under eyes, just to even out my skin tone. Next, I am taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 330 with my Morphe Beauty Blender and just pressing that foundation all over my face and also into my hairline as well, just to make sure we have a nice even coverage. I am also dabbing the foundation around my neck area to make sure there is no mismatch between my face and my neck. Next, I'm also dabbing the foundation a little bit under my eyes, just for that first layer of coverage and brightness. Next, I went back in again with the MAC Orange Color Corrector and Highlighter Pen Duo, which I will list below. Just felt like I needed some extra color correcting there. Just blending that out evenly. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in the shade NC42. That is going under my eyes first to conceal the dark circles and brighten up my eyes. This is a long-lasting concealer that did not crease on me, and it stayed put the entire day and night. So yeah, one of my favorite concealers. Next, I am applying this to the high points of my face to bring some brightness back and just to highlight the center of my face as well. So just dabbing some of that concealer in around my center of my forehead, chin, above the lip area, and the bridge of my nose. Just getting those corners around my nose as well. Next, I am going in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and first setting my under eyes, because you want to set that before any lines start forming. Then you can go in around the other areas where you put your concealer, so that's what I'm doing here. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and placing that all over my lids and just blending it out to make sure it goes on smoothly and evenly. I did have to work really fast here because I noticed this dries out on my eyelids very quickly the moment the product touches my eyelids. So I was just working very quickly to avoid any patchiness. Then I patted some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder over my eyelids so that way I can easily blend out my eyeshadows. I'm going in with the MAC Texture eyeshadow. It's a nice golden neutral brown shade that I'm placing as my transition color right into my crease and just really blending that out. Next, I'm taking the Red Ochre eyeshadow from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and putting that in my crease right below the transition shade, placing most of that color on the outside and just blending that in all the way into my inner corners. Now just blend, blend, and blend away. You want to get that nice diffused look. Now I'm taking a matte color in Cranberry with a blending brush and placing that color right in my crease. Not trying to blend it out too much, but really the goal is to place the color in the crease and just blend out a tiny bit to make sure there's no harsh lines. Using a MAC shade called Forward March, I'm taking that on a flat brush and spraying some Fix Plus so I can make the eyeshadow pop and just pat that all over my lid. This was part of one of MAC's limited collections in the past, so it's not available, but any champagne gold or regular gold eyeshadow can work really well with this look. Okay, I swear guys, I've been spraying Fix Plus for so long and I still flinch from the initial first spray, whether it's on my face or a brush. Is it just me or does that happen to you? Anyways, doing the same thing on my other eye and packing that champagne gold shadow on my lid. I am now taking Beauty Marked by MAC and taking a little bit of this color and just placing that on the outer corners, working in small motions with the tapered brush and just blending that out slightly. We just want to make sure that the black shade is diffused into the rest of the eyeshadows. So I'm just concentrating the color right in that corner. I'm going back in with that red ochre shade and placing that in between the gold and black shade so that way it looks diffused. I am putting on more layers of that gold eyeshadow to make sure it still is popping. I am going in with the MAC gel liner in Blacktrack and applying a thin line, going in short strokes. I do like to just gently pull my eye to make sure I can get that straight line that I want. I am going back in to apply several coats to darken up that line. However, do make sure that the liner dries in between applying coats. I find that works best. Next, I'm taking the red ochre shade and just blending that on my lower lash line. On my waterline, I am going in with the Blacktrack fluid liner again and just putting and packing on as much as I can to make sure that black liner is strong and stays put. I'm using the Beauty Marked eyeshadow again just to run it through my lash line so it can help blend out the eyeliner. So I am using a tapered blending brush and just brushing that lower lash line out so there's no harsh lines. As I blend the lower lash line out, I also did take a little bit of red ochre and cranberry and just blend that along my lash line as well so it can all be connected to the top eye look that's on my lids. Taking my Laura Mercier loose setting powder and just dusting off any fallouts that I have.
That's good.
Taking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I'm just filling in my brows, and I did want more of a natural look for my wedding, so just filling those in. So now that our brows are filled in, I'm taking this clear brow gel by Ulta and just brushing that through real quickly so we can make sure those eyebrows stay put through the event. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara and just lightly coating my eyelashes in preparation for the falsies that I will be putting on just in a bit. Alright, for bronzing and contouring, I'm using this NYX matte bronzer in shade Deep Tan and just buffing that into my cheekbones. Because this is a matte bronzer, it can be used as a contour, and I think it works great to also just bring warmth to my face as well. I'm also buffing this into my hairline and the sides of my forehead just so there are no harsh lines of my foundation and no mismatches. For blush, I'm going in with the Orgasm Nars blush and putting that on the top of my cheekbones. For me, this acts as a highlighter as well, just because it is shimmery, so it gives me that pink hue tone. I am using Gold Deposit as my highlighter here by MAC and just blending that into the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit above my eyebrow area. I wanted to keep my highlighter very subtle, so I found Gold Deposit to work very well with my skin tone, since I was going for more of a inner glow highlight feel for my wedding look. So this worked really well. Onto the lips, I'm going in with the Morphe lip liner in Mina and just lining my lips.
That's good.
I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Stunna Uncensored lip shade and filling in my lips with this. Lastly, I am setting my face with MAC's Fix Plus Spray, and we are done. This is the final makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!